Hello, friends. Today's daily devotional is Adopting an Attitude of Gratitude. I have a little story to share, and even though y'all are seeing this later than now, I am staying in Northern California currently, and I was camping, and last night I went back to my camp spot, which was a very secluded spot that I thought was completely away from all other people. And I was gone for just a couple hours, and I went back, and all of my camping gear was stolen. A really beautiful tent and air mattress and sleeping bag and all my blankets were completely stolen and gone. And so in that moment, of course, I had a little bit of disappointment that came up, and then a little bit of frustration at myself that I was silly enough to leave my belongings unattended long enough for them to be stolen. But then I've been adopting this attitude of gratitude. You know, it's easy for us to be grateful when things are seemingly going wonderful and everything's happening the way that we think we want it to. Is it possible, though, to be grateful when things are difficult? Is it possible to be grateful for the challenges in our life? And what's the possibility when we are grateful for the challenges that happen in our lives? So what happened to me is I allowed myself to feel the frustration, I allowed myself to feel the disappointment, and then I realized that after fully feeling the frustration and the disappointment, that continuing to cultivate those things, to whine and complain and call people and moan or to really beat myself up, really wasn't going to serve any purpose. And so I immediately went to gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How can I be grateful for this experience? I trust that this experience has happened in the perfection of the flow of my life, and there's some reason for it, right? And so I went out and I called my friend that lives in the area, and I said, my stuff's been stolen, and do you have any idea of, perhaps maybe where I could stay tonight or something like that going on? And she said, yes, actually, I have another friend who just called me that said that their apartment is vacant this weekend and just wanted to let me know that so I could keep an eye out for their place. And so she gave me their number, and I called, and the people were very sweet and very generous, and they told me where the spare key was to their home. And I got to their home, and they have this amazing bathtub out on their deck. So I ran myself a hot bath, and I was laying there looking up at the stars and the moon in a hot bath that I haven't had for several days because I've been camping, and I couldn't help to chuckle and laugh and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for stealing my shit, that I could be here in this bathtub. And then another one of my friends called me a few minutes later and said, we have another tent for you, and we have another sleeping bag for you that we were gifted to us just the day before that you can have. And so this amazing ability for me to be in my attitude of gratitude and to trust that everything is flowing perfectly actually allowed me to connect with more people. It allowed me to be in a space of receiving even more blessings than I could have imagined, and it gave me the possibility of really nurturing myself, and actually provided me the space for me to be filming this video right now, because I didn't have a space to film my videos, and here it is, a beautiful quiet space to do that. So how can you adopt an attitude of gratitude in your life all the time? How can you practice letting yourself feel what you feel? Don't try to bypass what you feel and jump to gratitude right away. It's imperative that you really let yourself feel the frustration or feel the anger or feel the disappointment first. But be grateful even that you're feeling that. Be grateful that you can even feel frustration, because the frustration is helping you learn a lesson, right? And the frustration taught me, okay, next time I'm not going to leave my stuff unattended for any length of time at all. So being grateful for everything and letting the emotion, when you're willing to feel it fully, it will take you automatically to gratitude. And then once you get to that gratitude place, just breathe into it, let it expand out all around you, and to see what kind of magical things come your way, how you allow yourself to be in the flow of the perfection of things. How can you adopt an attitude of gratitude today for every single little thing, knowing that every single little thing that happens in your life is facilitating the discovery of your greatness, the discovery of who you really are and what's possible for you to magnetize in your life. And when you are in gratitude, when you are saying thank you, thank you, thank you, you are making yourself available to the bounty of source energy, that it can surprise you and take care of you and support you in ways that you could never have imagined. use this attitude of gratitude. Let it make a difference for you today like it made a difference for me. I love you.